Welcome back, everyone, to episode 68 of Darkmoon Diaries. As always, we move on. Well, my friend, much as I've enjoyed our time together, I think it best we split up, that we might accomplish our tasks more swiftly. I shall see the Earthseed safely into the hands of Chinoz. While I am thus employed, would you be so good as to deliver Korut back to Tomra? My thanks, Glacier. Brief though it was, 'twas an honor to go adventuring with you. I shall see you back in Amity. Take it. Lally ho! Glad you're back, and in one piece. How did you fare with the Earthseed then? I got them all they needed. The Exarch's on his way to Amity with it now. Good to hear that young Korut was of help. As it happens, a few others came forward while you were gone, saying they wanted to do their bit as well. Given that you're building a Talos, we reckoned you'd be needing some mining tools, so we went and modified our spare pickaxes for use by bigger folk. Here, take these with you. Should be plenty to go around. From what our scouts tell me, there's a crowd gathered at Top Rung already. Go and see what everyone has a Go and see that everyone has a pickaxe to swing, eh? To Top Rung we go. Vroom vroom. Vroom vroom. Vroom vroom was busy on her phone. Bad vroom vroom.
Excuse you!
Yeah.
You can get there yourself! In a slow-ass pace.
That's just mean.
You're- well, excuse you! I am not a vehicle!
You are vroom vroom.
Why did you teleport there?
For me, it'd probably be faster to go from down here than it would be to go down from up there.
Nah, it's pretty much the same distance.
Yeah, well... My guy runs very slowly. If someone's here is a butt and wouldn't vroom vroom.
Maybe don't imply that I'm a freaking... All I am to you is freaking car and drive you places. 'Cause I'm not.
That's what you say I am in real life!
Yeah, that's seriously why we're engaged.
Double standards.
No.
Double
I straight up said I will not drive. You're
double
like,
standards.
I'll drive everywhere. It's like, okay, it's
Double
contract.
standards. That's just rude. You are a very rude dude. Look, Glacier, people from all over have come to help us quarry stone. And this isn't even all of them. As we speak, the volunteers Thancred and Reen recruited are being escorted to the worksite, and by both Crystarium and Yulmoran soldiers, no less. As you can see, we have plenty of hands. There's just one problem. We don't have enough tools to put in them. We've been desperately trying to round up more, but we haven't had much luck so far. Pickaxes from the dwarves. Trust you have exactly what we need, exactly when we need it. Well, what are you waiting for? Go and hand them out to everyone so they can get to work. Long time no see, traveler. Are you waiting to be issued a pickaxe too? Oh, you clearly weren't, and now neither are we. Rest assured, we will put these to good use and work very, very hard. Of course, one cannot work on an empty stomach, which is why I brought some tasty worms to share. As much as we would all enjoy a treat, perhaps the worms are best saved for afterwards? Greetings, Glacier. You may not remember me, but I'm one of the carriers from the inn at Journey's Head. After night returned to Armorang, we noticed a change in our patients. The transformation had halted in every one of them. I can't express what it did to the mood of the place. We were still celebrating days later, when who should come along with Alice? She said she sought the aid of those who believed in the Warrior of Darkness. We all answered her call right there and then. Of course, some few carriers had to remain behind, but as many of us came as could be spared. I too have great respect for the Warrior of Darkness. When we meet, I'll be sure to treat them to a nice plump worm. We've come, Glacier. In case you're wondering, Gutchon is here too. Couldn't wait to start breaking rocks though, so he's gone on ahead. Could have at least left us a spare set of tools. You can tell there's like a culmination of something, eh? When you re-meet all the characters you've already met in your journey. Wonderful. Now we can be about it too. Quarrying isn't exactly my stock in trade, but this time I feel as though my wife will be with me, guiding my hand. So let's make it happen. Let's build a world where everyone can live without fear, where everyone has a place they can go home to. Right then, let's be on our way. What are you still doing here, Thaf? I thought you'd brought your own tools. I did. I was just about to head off when I saw Jarek. Oh gods. Oh gods, if this plan works, the giant talus comes to life. Just imagine the size of the trolley it could push. Imagine it! Are you still raving on about that? How many times do I have to tell you? That's not what the talus is for. Where the hell would the tracks even go? There's bound to be somewhere. You just need a little imagination. Seeing as the stoneworks is involved, maybe we could have a trolley added to the design. Enough! We're going to work. And if I hear any more about trolleys from you, I'll have you pushing one yourself. I love this. We're ready to do our bit, Glacier. We just need tools to do it with it. Pickaxes! Loads of them! Now we may all work to our heart's content. Oh god, that attendant's face. While I don't have many talents, I do have a strong back. And what strength I have, I'll gladly use for the sake of peace. We got the ladder moving again, didn't we? If we join hands, there's no talus we can't build. I'm dying. I still haven't repaid you and Alfie No for saving me. I'm not sure I ever could. But that ain't gonna stop me trying. I'm with you to the end. Come on, you lot. Look lively. Is Alice in the car with you? My thanks, Glacier. With that, everyone is now equipped to work. I think I'll go and join the soldiers standing guard over the volunteers. It would be a shame if they fell prey to sin eaters after all the trouble we've gone through. Right! Let us see this plan as a resounding success, for the sake of all in Novrant. You still have? Oh shit! You never made the tiramisu. Has that whipped cream gone bad? My love?
I don't know.
Aha, all the dies.
You only gotta pick one.
Well, my friend, it appears we are the only ones left here. If you've no other pressing tasks, would you care to accompany me to Amity? There, Ishtola is overseeing those who will imbue the Talos with magics. Come, let us join them at once. Bold of him to assume I had any tasks. I'm tired. Ah, good of you to join us. I'm pleased to say we've gathered ample help for the imbuing. With Master Chai in the process of finalizing his design, I have taken the liberty of dispatching all hands to their positions. You hurtle along as though I have my house in order. But quite frankly, this is the most disorganized mess of a project I've ever overseen. And I haven't spent nearly as much time as I would like on my calculations. So thou hast proclaimed loudly and frequently, Master Chai. Yet from my perspective, a layman's though it may be, haste notwithstanding, thou hast gone to great lengths, abiding by proven methodology, to ensure the integrity of thy design. Aye, well, that's just the bare minimum that's expected of us at the Stoneworks. Though our glory days are left behind us, I have not forgotten our time-honored traditions. Ah, but I should mention that the Exarch delivered the ore I was looking for. Earthseed, I believe he called it. In that quantity, I believe we can fashion a suitable heart for the Talos. And then everything will be in readiness, or so I would like to say. Is there a problem? In a Talos of, well, any reasonable size, a single heart will serve to circulate aether throughout the chassis. But given the unprecedented proportions of that which we seek to build, I doubt that will be the case. By installing smaller peripheral hearts at intervals, I believe that we can maintain a stable aether flow, thereby solving the problem. However, we don't have enough ore for this purpose. Not for it, but to procure more, I suppose. Runar, mayhap now is a good time to bring them out. A moment, friends. There is something I would show you. I say, are these not heartstones? They are. The most prized possession of we of the Knights Blessed, and they belong to our kindred who have left us. Immersed in water imbued with fervent prayer, these stones harbor no small amount of magic. And we may imbue them with yet more prior to their installation on the Talos. What think you? Being from a different region, these cannot be used for the main heart. The peripheral ones, on the other hand, I believe they will serve. Excellent. When Master Matoya spoke to us of the role we are to play, the Heartstones immediately came to mind. Of course, before bringing them with me, I made certain to consult my fellows first. After all, the stones bear the precious lives of those who have gone to the Sunless Sea. But we have now beheld the Sunless Sea with our very own eyes, and by the gentle lights that glimmer on high, we know that there is peace beyond. Thus are we also at peace. If our Heartstones may serve to restore night to all the world, gladly do we give them. So, Master Chai, if you could instruct us on how to distribute the Heartstones. And Glacier, for good luck, may I ask that you imbue one as well? God, I really need to get my glamour on. It looks terrible. Rest assured, it is not difficult. Simply raise your hand and focus as you would when attuning to an aetherite. Imbue the jade-colored stone here if you would be so kind. It appears to glow faintly. That will do. Thank you, Glacier. If the Heartstone appears familiar, it's because it belonged to Tadia. It bears the collective hope of the Knights Blessed, the hope that none shall ever again be sacrificed to Sin Eaters. Right. I've identified the spots on the Talos where the stones are needed. See that they're amply imbued, then install them as I've indicated on this diagram. Understood. We will set about the task at once. When the Talos awakens and the way to Mount Golg is secured, we shall sally forth. It promises to be a trying climb, so take what rest you can in the meantime. We will see you soon. A moment, Urianger. You said you would have measures ready in the event that our friend fails to contain the light. Do you? Be assured that I do. All which I require lieth in this land. And I swear to thee that thy trust is not misplaced. As ardently as I pray for the preservation of this world, so too do I pray for thy safety. So rest easy, my friend, and take such ease as thou mayest, the better to be ready for the trials to come. I'm told the rock for the chassis is more or less ready. All quarried and shaped and laid out. That just leaves the imbuers to do their work. I'll continue checking my calculations up until the very last moment, but it's only a matter of time now. We managed to rally nigh everyone in Navrand for this endeavor. That's a remarkable feat in itself, but will it be enough? Ooh, the Aetherite quest is up.
What is it?
Yeah, Fugitive of Fear.
Where? Oh, is it back at the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in there talking cutscene.
You didn't happen to see a lone girl over at Top Rung, did you? It was her turn to keep an eye on the ladder, but she's well past due to return. No, I wonder what it could have... The two of us were once bonded citizens, you see. We were not treated well, but even after fleeing here to Amity, it seems our experience in Yulmore has left my friend distrustful of most other folk. I wouldn't be surprised to learn she simply ran and hid when she saw you coming up the cliff. It wouldn't be the first time. I know it's a lot to ask, but do you think you could find her and calm her down? A soothing word from a stranger might go a long way towards building her confidence. Yeah, after this 8th current quest, there's only one more to do. So we have flight in Kalusha. And after we have flight in Kalusha, we will be good to go. Oh, it is down here. Ah, there you are. No, please, just let me go. Oh, come on, lady. Please, I did nothing wrong. I saw you come up the ladder. You're a bounty hunter from Yolmore, aren't you? Oh, I just thought since I used to work as a servant to a husband and wife in Yolmore, the Lord would make all manner of suggestive comments. But I did my best to ignore or rebuff his advances. And then one day the lady accused me of tempting her husband. She pulled me aside and had me beaten near to death. That's why I ran from you. I was so certain she'd sent someone to drag me back. Forgive me. I didn't mean to cause you or Zumi any trouble. I'll head straight back and let her know I'm alright. Oh.
Did you already start the Aether quest?
I just about finished it.
Oh, where did it pop up from?
It's over here.
In Fine or
In Amity.
Oh, I thought that was part of the other quest.
No, it was the 8th quest. Ah, you're back. Thank you for going out of your way to find my friend. It's a small step, but I'm glad she was able to talk to you. Here, a little something for the both of us to reward your kindness. Quite curious, is this the last Aether quest? No, it is not. Anyway, so that's where I'm going to call it an episode. We will see you guys in the next one, as always.